Respiration. We know that respiration is one of the 7 life processes of all the living things. Respiration word comes from the Latin word respire, which means to breathe. But respiration and breathing are two different processes. Let's revise the differences between breathing and respiration. Breathing is a physical process which happens at the organs level, whereas respiration is a biochemical one and it happens at the cellular level. Breathing is simply exchange of gases, whereas respiration is a complex process and it uses enzymes and nutrients to release energy. Respiration involves enzymes, whereas in breathing, enzymes are not involved. Breathing uses energy and respiration releases energy. A formal definition of respiration is, it is all the chemical reactions in cells that break down nutrient molecules and release energy for metabolism. Respiration is also known as cellular respiration, tissue respiration, and internal respiration. So what are the energy consuming processes inside the living organisms? Muscle contractions, external movements such as flying, walking, running, and even the internal movements that involve movement of food inside the alimentary canal, urination, uterus contraction while childbirth, all involve muscle contractions and require energy. Protein synthesis. Amino acids need energy to form bonds to make proteins. Cell division. Process of cell division that is active during growth phase or during repair of tissues requires energy to make new cells. Then active transport. Cells require energy to transport certain molecules across the cell membrane against the concentration gradient. Growth of an organism involves addition of new cells and depends on energy. Nerve conduction. Conduction of electric impulses by nerve cells also needs energy. Homeostasis. Energy released by the process of respiration helps to maintain the body temperature at which various other processes can occur. In warm-blooded animals, it helps to maintain their body temperature, and in cold-blooded animals, it helps them to move faster. Sites of respiration. In plants, animals, fungus, and other eukaryotic cells, respiration takes place inside specialized organelles called mitochondria. As mitochondria are the site of respiration and energy production, therefore these organelles are also known as the powerhouse of the cell. Though the prokaryotic cells lack mitochondria, they still carry out cellular respiration to generate energy. The enzymes responsible for the chemical reactions of respiration are located within the cytoplasm of prokaryotic cells and sometimes in the plasma membrane. Glucose is the main nutrient used in cellular respiration for most organisms because first, it's a simple sugar which is readily available, and secondly, it is the most efficient energy source as it can generate more energy through respiration as compared to other nutrients such as proteins and fats. Glucose can be broken down to generate energy under two conditions. First, in the presence of oxygen, and other in the absence of oxygen. First one is known as aerobic respiration and the other one is known as anaerobic respiration. In aerobic respiration, the bonds in glucose molecule are broken in several steps and each step is catalyzed by different enzyme. This makes it an efficient process as it releases maximum energy from the glucose molecule. Under anaerobic condition, the bonds in glucose molecule are broken down in oxygen deficient condition with the help of certain enzymes. But the process is faster and leads to the formation of some other byproducts. These byproducts keep some of the energy stored in their bonds, therefore lesser energy is released in anaerobic respiration. When this respiration occurs in yeast cells, it generates carbon dioxide and alcohol. This process is used in bread making and brewing industry. However, in the exercising muscle cells, anaerobic respiration leads to the formation of lactic acid. A buildup of lactic acid in muscle cells leads to muscle fatigue and cramps. These are the important reactions of respiration in different types of cells. Learn the molecular formula. Practice writing the balanced chemical equations for respiration under different conditions. Here is a comparison of aerobic and anaerobic respiration. ATP. What is ATP? We have seen that energy is released during the process of respiration, whether it is aerobic respiration or anaerobic respiration. That energy is in the form of ATP molecules. So ATP is the main molecule for storing and transferring energy in cells. It is also called the energy currency of the cell. It provides energy for various biochemical processes within the cells. Let's talk about its structure. ATP is an organic compound composed of a nitrogenous base adenine and a ribose sugar and 3 phosphate groups. These all are connected to each other by various bonds. In ATP molecule, the energy is stored in the high energy phosphate bonds. Whenever a cell needs energy, certain enzymes break the high energy phosphate bonds to release the energy. Now it's your time. Check your progress by answering some questions. The answers are given at the end of the video.